dozen of you have already taken advantage of that QVC 2 Big Deal. And whether you're tuned in or not, you can always find the QVC 2 Big Deal right there on QVC.com's homepage each and every day. The big difference is we do give it a one-day spectacular, 24-hour spectacular price, but ours kicks off at 9 p.m. Eastern. You are more than welcome to dial in. Our operators are standing by at 1-800-500-7590. And as I said, you're always welcome to shop on QVC.com. Here come the details as you take a look at how beautiful these bracelets are together. First, I want you to understand that when we see Jen and she comes back and she's looking so fabulous in the new Big Deal, the price on this goes away. The opportunity is no longer available. Over half the original quantity is gone, totaling everything in the 3 bracelet. There's over 27 grams of Italian sterling silver. QVC is one of the places that you will find Italian sterling silver. The Italians for a very long time just worked with gold, and they worked with 18 karat gold primarily, and then some 14 karat for our market, 10 karat for other markets around the world. When gold got crazy expensive, QVC was able to ask them to work with sterling silver. So those same craftsmen and women with that tradition now have used just a different metal, and they created equally as beautiful pieces for us. What we have for you here is your all sterling silver choice. So you're going to choose, do you want all sterling silver? In the yellow, the base is sterling silver, and that's 18 karat plated sterling silver. So it is a warmer yellow gold. It is 75% pure gold. That's what 18 karat gold is. And so you have that warm, beautiful yellow gold. One of the newest looks that we even saw in the Copper Crush and Quacker Factory, and you see everywhere, I had it the other day when we were talking about computers, is that look in rose gold. This is again sterling silver base, but it's 18 karat rose gold plated over the sterling silver. And what do you have? You have a cuff bracelet. A bangle would be closed, a cuff is open. So it's easy to get on because all you'll do with this is place it that way. However, it does have a size to it. A small version of this is going to be 6 3/4 inches. Let me see, do I have the 3 different sizes? I do. Perfect. So this is the small, 6 3/4 inches. This is the average, which is 7 1/4. Then if you need a little bit more room and you're more comfortable, that's 8 inches. You know why these aren't round? Because a round cuff bracelet wouldn't stay on your wrist. So now let's talk about the designs and realize that when we are talking about this, we are talking about one gift, a second gift, and then a third gift. In a box that's so pretty, here's a tower of treats that I'd like to have, that all you have to do is maybe put a little tape here so it doesn't come apart, and a bow on the top. The first one is going to be your braid. The braid here is done so beautifully because if you come in really tight, you're actually going to see that the braid itself almost looks like twisted wire. See how pretty that is? It has the solid pinsettas, the end caps are solid on this and also ribbed ever so slightly. It has a memory wire to it in the center. That's why it will never lose its shape. So you have here your beautiful classic braid. Let me measure for you so you can get an idea on that. Very intricate, even prettier when you get close to it. These will each be about 1/8 of an inch wide. So that's one. And you will decide whether you want it in rose, whether you want it all 3 in yellow, or all 3 in sterling. The next one I have to say is one of my favorite because it reminds me of my first trip to Italy. And I saw mesh there for the very first time. Mesh, and although this is very substantial, is a very lightweight way to create jewelry. Mesh became very popular about 20 years ago. The Italians called this silk mesh because of how beautiful it is. They actually named it mesh because if you've ever been to Tuscany, it reminded the Italian people and craftsmen and women of the wheat fields in Tuscany. Tuscany, I have to tell you, is breathtaking. Also has a darn good Chianti, and which I never had before I went there. And it was so good I was willing to throw out all of my clothes just to bring home the wine. I didn't. That's the good moral of the story. But do you see, that's all the mesh. So all that texturing all the way around. Again, solid end caps, pinsettas, flexible memory wire on the inside. The third is going to be the beads. This is going to give you lots of 3-dimension. It's a wonderful update. They're all beautiful beads nestled seamlessly next to each other. On the end, you just have a very simple end cap, as you can see. And then that memory wire, look how beautiful that is, all the way around. The fun of this is that you have the opportunity, and you can go ahead and play with this any way you want. You can, if you can afford more than one, go ahead and layer them together. You also could very easily just wear one all by itself, and you see how simple these are to get on and off. You could go ahead, what did I do with my, oh, here they are. You could wear these with other bangles you may have. Here's the French rope bracelet if you want to go ahead and wear the French rope bracelet. Or if you're lucky enough to be able to buy 2 sets because maybe you have several daughters and granddaughters, and you can mix and match and maybe pick what you want, and then you already have the boxes. What an exciting gift. This is a $30 gift, and it's Italian sterling silver in this case. That sterling silver is plated in 18 karat gold. Do you also notice how pretty that necklace we just talked about is sparkling in the background? That is why we go to Italy for our jewelry, and why the Italians for years have been leaders in their artistry, in their execution. Take a look at the way that mesh sparkles. Oval shape, won't come off. You don't have to deal with a lobster claw clasp or any other kind of clasp. You can see how well it sort of mixes and matches. Remember, this ring, $40 because it's at a clearance price, but you can mix and match. You can play with these, and all you're going to do to put them on is just like that. And it won't come off, so you don't have to worry. Do you see how it fits the shape of my wrist? And these are not supposed to meet. So when you get it home, don't think that it's supposed to necessarily meet, because it will not. 6 3/4 would be the smallest. So if you were talking about those of you who have a small wrist, that's 6 3/4. That's the small. I have on the average. I normally in a chain bracelet would wear 7 1/4 inches. And for those of you who really would be much more comfortable in a little bit of a larger, more room, then you order the 8 inches. I have managed to mess up this pretty display, have I not? But I will go ahead and see what I need here. So what you are shopping for the remainder of the time that we have until 9 o'clock is the opportunity to get a gift that you could keep all 3, certainly. If someone is a jewelry lover, like Antonella has been a good girl, if Santa's listening, I could see nothing that would make her happier than that. The Tower of Treats, 1 bracelet with the beads, 2 bracelets, the second bracelet with the mesh, and the third bracelet is going to be that beautiful braid. So there you have 3 gifts. How many of you, and that's about $1 a day, really love stacking your bracelets? Love the arm candy. Maybe you already own all silver. Add the rose gold into it. I just fell in love with that. If that's not your cup of tea, maybe you want to try the silver and yellow gold together and mix up your metals for once. It's very rare. If you had to go out and buy each one of these individually, first of all, you wouldn't get a box most times. And how much would that cost you if you had to buy these individually? Well, even we are not going to be able to go ahead and hold on to this price after the clock strikes 9 p.m. Eastern. So think about, this is one of those wonderful holiday gifts that we are extending to you because QVC wants to be your holiday guide. We have done this for over 30 years. We are one of the leaders, the largest opportunities that you will find anywhere for gold, for silver, for jewelry in this entire country. And those connections and relationships have been developed over all those years. So now we have that opportunity to be able to have factories create something for us and be able to offer it to you in this incredible 24-hour price that goes away at the end of the day. Well over $100 at a regular price, 3 bracelets, all sterling silver, and the 4 Easy Pays, in case you've never used Easy Pay and you're looking at it and saying, you know, I would love an armful of bracelets like that. Now's a great time to be able to go ahead and utilize the Easy Pay option. Today is the last day of the month, needless to say. So you could use your Q card. That's QVC's credit card. You can use any of your major credit cards. We accept all 7 major credit cards. $22.49. That's a bag of groceries when you think about that. That's fashion jewelry, and there's nothing wrong with fashion jewelry. Sign me up for fashion jewelry any day of the week. But this is genuine sterling silver, and that's 18 karat gold plating over top of it. This also is something that if you are someone who works on your computer, on your phone, these don't come off. Somebody who talks with your hands, you don't have to worry about them coming off. And instead of giving you one size, we're letting you choose. Are you more comfortable? Do you have a tiny wrist? Are you shopping for a young lady that has a smaller wrist? Or are you someone who has what I am, the average size wrist? Or do you need a little bit more room because maybe your wrist is a little bit fuller? Are you looking for a gift to give to a woman who has trouble putting on her jewelry? This is perfect. You essentially have 3 gifts, or you keep one and then you give one maybe with a gift card, with tickets, with a sweater that you bought, with the QVC 2 big deal that's coming up, because a $30 sterling silver Italian silver bracelet, pretty much unheard of. I mean, look how if you layer, if you're able to pick up 2 sets, or if you already have some 18 or 14 karat gold, or you're going to wear it with your Alex and Ani, or you're going to wear it with your French rope that we had in the necklace. You can go ahead and very easily mix and match these. And don't you love the idea that you get 3 different bracelets? Each one just simply snaps on the wrist, doesn't come off, totally comfortable to wear. I guess one of my favorite parts is that they're individually boxed. So now we have made your gift giving that much more simple. If you have that December birthday, here's an opportunity to give the birthday gift at about $1 a day for 3 months. The holiday, whether it's Hanukkah, whether it's Christmas, or any other holiday you may be celebrating, and here's the anniversary, or here's the graduation gift. How perfect is that? And we didn't give you 3 Easy Pays on this. We gave you 4 months to work this into your budget. There's just enough room. I wonder if you could put this on the inside. Let's see. You could put your gift card in here, put a bow on it. How fun. If you're going to give a check or tickets or money, you could put that inside. I have no money, as you can see. You could go ahead and do that and then put that inside. So This is an opportunity, and we hope that you'll come to QVC because we've gone to some of the finest factories